Thank you so much for
Everyone.
joining. Hi, Bobby. Hi. Very nice to see familiar faces and new faces as well. Hi, Ram.
Hi, how are you?
Hello,
Hi,
I'm
hi,
Shailendra. I'm from India.
This is Dhruva.
Hi, Dhruva.
Hey.
Hi, Shailendra.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hello.
give us
Hello.
half a more minute to let everyone in from the waiting room, and then we can get started. Hi, Bianca. Hi, Matthew. Okay, great. So it's 4:03 according to the time in Singapore. So let's start. With your permission, we would like to record this meeting as well, just for internal reference for us so that we can make proper minutes. Lovely to have you all of here and taking out the time from your busy schedule to join this meeting. So let me share the agenda with you. Which is here. Yes, so we allocated 60 minutes for this meeting with two key aims. One is to explore potential synergies with collaboration of University of Helsinki on creating massive online open courses, MOOCs, and also potentially exploring to putting together a consortium to apply for a Team Finland grant. But we will use these 60 minutes to get to know each other and set the foundations of this intro meeting. I will ask you, all of you, to kindly introduce yourself just very quickly in one sentence. Your name, which university are you from, which country, and what is your area of expertise, or if you want to say a sentence about your institute, but just very quickly, a very quick tour de table. Then we will give the floor to colleagues from University of Helsinki to introduce their work that they are currently doing and their accomplishments and with the MOOCs and the MOOC Center. And then we will give back the floor to the participants. All of you will have 3 minutes to answer 3 crucial questions. One is that what are your needs, why and what kind of MOOC would you be interested in developing in collaboration with University of Helsinki, but also in collaboration with everyone else in this room. The second point that we would like to ask you to share with us is your strengths, what you and your organization would bring to such a collaboration. And then the third one is already some initial ideas. Where do you see room for synergies with University of Helsinki or anyone else who has been sharing in this meeting? Thank you so much. So why are we doing this meeting? I also just want to share the background with all of you. All of you know ASAF and that our mission is to create intellectual exchange opportunities to understand each other better and learn good practices from each other, university colleagues, academics, and researchers in Asia and Europe. And then hopefully these intellectual exchanges will lead to people-to-people exchanges as well and collaborations. And we run different projects that create such platforms. And one of them is the ASAF Higher Education Laboratory. Most of you have participated or have spoken at this event, or were even mentoring other participants. So this is the platform where we deal the most with artificial intelligence and its impact on higher education and research. And one of the spin-off projects of this ASAF InnoLab is the Asia Europe for Artificial Intelligence Network that was funded by InnoLab 4 participants last year. This is a loose network that will promote networking and collaboration in the future along these 3 sub-themes: AI governance, AI in education, AI for sustainable development. And most of you are members of this network, funding members of this network, and then the rest of you will be joining it hopefully soon. So the goal, reiterating the goal of this meeting today, look for areas for collaboration on MOOCs and potentially apply for a Team Finland grant. But this second point is entirely within the hands of our colleagues from University of Helsinki because they are the only one who can submit such a grant and lead such a consortium. So this is just in brackets as a potential second goal of the meeting. Thank you. And then I stop here and then we can transition into the tour de table. So first of all, I didn't introduce myself at the very beginning, I'm sorry, but I think I know all of you. But my name is Reika Toja, and I'm director of the education department here at ASEF. And here with me, my colleague is Cleo. Cleo, can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm Cleo. You've already received emails from me. I am currently the lead for higher education projects at ASEF's education department. Very quickly, I handle ARC, the ASEF Regional Conference for Higher Education, and also in a lab. So that's the ASEF Higher Education Innovation Laboratory. Can I take the floor from here, Rekha, to do the introductions?
Yeah, we can do the introduction.
Right.
Can please show the list? We will
Yes.
go by country, but first let me invite our colleagues from University of Helsinki to introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is YC, and I'm in the MOOC Center to do business collaboration. Lovely to meet you. I'm going to give Ulla the turn now.
Yes, hello everybody, nice to meet you. I'm Ulla Hemminki-Reijonen. So I'm working at the University of Helsinki's own MOOC Center as a director of the MOOC Center, and also I'm leading our experimental EdTech project called Global Campus, where we do experiments with all the faculties regarding AI and extended reality and the new technologies, how those will be introduced to education. And that's my background also, like educational technology, especially the emerging technologies like AI and XR in education. Nice to be here.
Thank you so much. Okay, let's proceed with introductions per country. So first Croatia, Sandra.
Hello everyone. I come from Croatia. I was on the second InnoLab into 2021. I'm a full professor of information sciences. I was the last 4 years a vice dean for education and students, and now I am a chair of a department, and my areas of scientific research are knowledge management and application of artificial intelligence in business.
Thank you so much, Sandra, and thanks for joining. Then next we proceed, Indian colleagues. Bobby first, please.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you all. Good afternoon from India. Actually, I am head and the professor from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in Assam Don Bosco University. My area of specialization, basically artificial intelligence, computer network security, IoT, machine learning, etc. I'm very glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bobby. And next, Dhruva, please.
Yes. Hello, everyone. This is Dhruv from India. I'm a professor here at Oriental University, Indore, in the departments of Electronics and Communication Engineering. I'm also working here as the Pro Vice Chancellor. Looking forward to working with all you guys in all these emerging areas of AI and especially ethics in AI and how to remove the bias in AI. Looking forward to working with everyone here.
Thank you, Dhruva. I think Shnauli couldn't join us, so Ram, next, please.
Thank you, Rekha. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Ram Ramachandran from OP Jindal Global University in Sonipat, Haryana, near Delhi. I'm a professor and vice dean. My research and teaching interest lies at the intersection of technology, especially emerging technologies like AI and blockchain, in how it applies to different areas of social sciences, whether it is law, business, commerce, economics, social justice, and beyond. And so my research and work that has been done is in these areas. And I teach at the cross-section of the technology and finance and such. So that's my brief. And I was the part of the original, very first the ASF that was done probably in 2020 or 2021. So as part of that.
Exactly.
Glad to be back. Thank you.
Thank you for remaining active for the past 4 years, Ram. Thank you. Next one, Shailendra Gujar, please.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Shailendra. So I was asked by Professor Tej Pawan to join here because I was not an original participant, and just Professor Tej Pawan asked me to join and collaborate here. I teach here at ITM University in Gwalior. My area of specialization is more on the data science and the applied machine learning. So far, my research has mostly focused on the application of the AI, ML, and all different models in cultural economics and the political economy. So this is what I do, and I hope to collaborate in the project future.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to have you.
Thank
Okay, Ivan and Muhammad couldn't join us from Indonesia and Ireland live, so let's go to Laos. Viang Davon, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is Viang Davong Luang Sitidet from Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education and Sport. Sorry. My area is international cooperation, and then we decide about the curriculum that's related to the e-learning program from the each university in Lao country. That's my side. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And let's move on to Latvia. We have 3 colleagues joining from Riga Technical University, Riga Business School. So in alphabetical order, Anita, Katarina, and Paula, then please.
So good morning, everybody. I am Anita Gaila, and I'm academic director of projects from Riga Business School Education Innovation Lab. And my field of interest is all kinds of transformation, and starting from career transformations up to the change management in organizational settings. Thank you.
Thank you, Anita. Katarina?
Hello, everyone. Very nice to see you all. Yes, I would say that my teaching interest lies within the collaborative problem solving, but into the multidisciplinary subjects. Also in the post-digital environment, with the focus on the IT product development and the data governance. My research interest is about the human and machine interaction, in particular, the artificial intelligence augmented jobs. Thank you.
Thank you. And Paula? Paula? Maybe not able to speak. Okay, then let us know later if you will be able to. The next, moving to Malta, Matthew, please.
Hi, good morning. I think Paula sent something on the chat. Hi, I'm Matthew Montebello. I'm the head of AI at the University of Malta on the beautiful island of Malta. We've been working on MOOCs since 2010, and currently we're focusing, obviously we apply AI to education as a special research area. And at the moment we're working on the use of generative AI and language translation in the production of MOOCs.
Lovely, thank you so much. Prof. Lampros were not able to join us, so moving on to the Philippines. And the first colleague I see present from the Philippines on my list is Orland, please.
Good day, everyone. My name is Orland Delfino Tobola. I am from Polytechnic University of the Philippines. I'm also part of the 4th InnoLab, and because of that, we conducted research on AI ethics in the Philippine context. And at the same time, we are currently doing an adaptive learning system for AI literacy in the Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Vicent next, please.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So this is Vicente A. Pitulo Vins from the Caraga State University in the Philippines also. I am part of the InnoLab 4 also, with Dr. Orland, right? So, and Katerina here, okay? And the rest of the guys. So currently I am a professor in the university, and my field is in the area of information systems that is applied for society. And then I'm also interested in e-governance. And currently we have projects on the artificial intelligence and smart agriculture and applications of ICT in mining industries in the region. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And moving on to the UK, Minjia, please. I'm afraid we can't hear you.
Okay, is
Yes,
this
now we
working?
can. Yes.
Good. Hello everyone, I'm Minja Chen. So I'm from the University of Nottingham in the UK. I'm part of the InnoLab 4 last year. Very glad to see many of you again. So my main research area is the finance area. So it's mainly in sustainable finance, climate finance, and fintechs. And then so I'm using some of applications of machine learning, and I'm very interested in the AI areas as well. So I'll be very glad to join this project. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And onwards to Vietnam. Hale to Hoi, please.
Hello, everyone.
Yes.
My name is Hoai, and I'm glad to see you all again. I'm a part of InnoLab 4 last year. I am in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, from University of Economics and Finance. My research interest is in innovation management, and also I'm in charge of project-based curriculum for my students at my university in problem solving and also innovation as well. So I hope that I can contribute something to our project. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you so much. And then two more participants. I see that Schnauli just joined us. Are you able to introduce yourself? And Paula, if things are working on your side.
Yeah. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah. I'm Shauli from India, and I'm working as an assistant professor in the education department, West Bengal State University, West Bengal. West Bengal is a state in India in the eastern part. And I specially teach the foundation subjects of education, and my special interest areas are digital education, digital learning, and psycho-variables in education. And I'm also running a project, funded project, minor research project. It is on the physical and psychosocial safety of school children in West Bengal. And I am in charge of the project management in our department. And scholars are there under my guidance. 3 PhD scholars are there, dissertations are there. And I'm always interested in joining research projects, especially the new innovative projects. And I would love to work with you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nali. Nice to have you. And Asif, I see you joined us. Can you introduce yourself very quickly?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, everybody. My name is Asif Iqbal. I'm based in London. I am teaching here in Oxford Brook University. And beyond teaching, I work in several other countries for entrepreneurship development. So this is all about me.
Thank you so much. Now that we all know who is in the room and finish this wonderful round of introduction. Oh, you're ready. Okay, hi, Polly.
I think I can speak. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll join with camera in a minute. But yeah, I'm Paula. I'm from Latvia, Riga Technical University, Riga Business School. I lead the Education Innovation Lab here. And I have facilitated together with Claudio, who is the director of Riga Business School, SF Lab for, I think, 2 years. And I'm going to do this year as well. So very excited about that. And my field of interest is innovation management and yeah, strategic innovation. So very excited to see what we can do together.
Thank you so much, Paula. And with this, we give the floor over to the colleagues from University of Helsinki to present their work. And then while you're listening to them, please already make some notes on the 3 questions. What are your needs when it comes to MOOC? How can you contribute? And what would be the first suggestions? Thank you.
Unmute myself. Hi, everybody again. I hope you see the screen well. And yes, so thank you again for this opportunity. Thank you, Reka. Thank you, Cleo. So my name is Waisi. My family moved to Finland from Hong Kong when I was 7, and then put me on 1st grade, and then I went through the whole Finnish educational system. So I'm like the guinea pig, and I can say that it's been a very amazing experience. So graduated in the University of Helsinki in social sciences, worked in an edtech startup, and then now here doing business collaboration in the Faculty of Science and working closely with Ulla, our director of the MOOC Center. So I'm happy to see that people have been using the chat. So I would love to everybody, if you have any questions, just put it in the chat so that you don't forget. And then, Ulla our director can already see, what you have in mind. And of course, I love the structure as well that Rekka also mentioned. But if you have any questions, then we could already put in the chat and start going ahead. So I'm going to give you a quick overview of, what is the MOOC Center of Helsinki? What do we do? And I hope that this serves as a very generic, very quick introduction, and so that we can continue the discussion later on, what could be our interest and collaboration together. So I'm happy to provide more details, afterwards, but hopefully this will satisfy the curiosity of the many of you. So I hope I'm going to hide the thumbnail video so that I can see the screen. So, because I never want to assume anything. So we're talking about massive online open courses, which usually are free, low cost, and the philosophy between MOOC courses, this massive, online open courses, is that there's access to anybody who wants to learn, democratizing learning content, and hopefully inspiring people to, educate themselves, no matter how old or young they are, but still providing quality university level of education. And, that's the core of the idea. And that's what we also follow here in the University of Helsinki. And so actually, our history is not that long. Ulla can correct me if but I remember that it was 2021 when the MOOC Center was established. So it's actually quite young. It was launched, and it was, during or after the COVID times, and there was this deep need from the professors and, the teachers of the Department of Computer Science to have, more accessible courses available for masses. And that was the origin of our center. And they actually did a really good job, because right now, not only do we have this available for Finnish citizens, we have this available for the global community. We've had, over 700 students just in last year to have studied through our platform, mooc.fi. Check it out after this presentation. And actually the rate of like how many register, how many do start exercise, how many finish the course, we're looking into it, but we already can see that there's a very interesting traction of people actually moving on with their learning in our different courses. And also we have, during this very short time, we've already started collaboration with many universities outside Finland, in Finland and outside Finland. So right now, most of our activities and collaborations are with European universities. But of course, we want to expand and explore, can we do more? And that's why so grateful for today that we can, have a chat with you and talk about what's happening in Asia and what's what are the things that is interesting and current for you. So we have the content, meaning the courses, the curriculum, the activities, and so forth, and we have the platform, which builds these learning journeys and support self-study and have different ways of reviewing and so forth. So there's like the lovely blend and of learning content and the actual technology on the platform. And we have the best experts who have been doing this and working through different disciplines, and they do this because they are motivated to design and build the the future of learning. What do we need to make sure that the skills that are needed can be studied, through this format of MOOC? And research-based, immersive technology. So we experiment. It's ready. The platform is there. It's functional. There are like 700,000 learners using it last year, so it works. But at the same time, we explore, like Ulla, our director, already mentioned earlier. She's in charge of, thinking out of the box, thinking of the future, thinking what is needed, not only now, but in 10 years or 20 years. And I was really, glad to hear from Rika and Cleo that, ASEF members have been looking into the AI, and you have done projects and been working on how to, develop this capacity and competence of this technology. And that's why we're here. And it's really, really lovely to hear, what is in your roadmap as well. So if you were to go to our page, there you would see different modules. So we call them like collection of courses, and they're also individual courses. But because the setting for this meeting was AI, so I grabbed, examples of two of our most popular modules, which are, AI and data, and then the module of programming. And then just examples like, for example, the programming is quite popular. So if you just, the C550 is basically the Python program provided by Harvard Online. So there's discussion in Reddit on which one is better, and should I do the Helsinki Python course first or Harvard and so forth. So it's been very lovely to see this organic grassroots level of validation from the community, because we have not done any marketing for our programming courses. And it's lovely that it's been, found by other people around the world. There's conversations about it. And then the other lovely example, of course, from the AI and data module is the Elements of AI, which we've already have over 1 million. I need to ask from our professor whether we're reaching 2 million soon, but very many have started using that as a stepstone to understand what is AI, and also in these kind of, grassroots level conversation. There has been recommendation it's free and it's easy and it's a good stepstone if you're considering taking more advanced, more technical courses. So it's something you can start with if you have zero technical background, or if you're working for public sector in the ministry or government, it's also a very good way to, educate yourself. Oh, and here, just a quick comment. Remember to put questions in the chat if there are anything. So going through. So taking that AI data model as an example, we have this collection of different courses, and then from different levels, and it's available on our platform, and there are courses for different target groups. So you have beginner level, Elements of AI, what is AI? It's actually a really fun course. I've almost completed it. I started doing it during my Christmas holiday. It was really fun to do. And we also have AI in society that, policymakers, could, use to help them to understand what are the tools, what are the frameworks that they can use in, making decisions that have social impact. Ethics of AI, very important, how to ask the right questions, and how to have build the policy around the AI that's being used in any organization. And then we have more intermediate and more advanced levels where, you can build your technical skills with the building of AI and data analysis with Python courses. So this is a quick overview of, what we have. most likely what happens is that somebody starts with elements of AI and then, move on to, the other courses based on what they need. And and then also I mentioned earlier, now we covered a bit of the curriculum, and then there's the platform. So here a quick mention that, because our job in the MOOC Center is to serve the professors. So our main job is to make sure that they have the best tool to create MOOC courses for their students, for the society, and they can, do it with ease. They can know that, the features and the tools that, we incorporate, are evidence-based and will, help with the learning of anybody who is studying in, any pace. So these are kind of the features that we've built in to help the professors and teachers of University of Helsinki and our partner universities to, follow who is registered, who has done the exercises, who gets a certificate, and how can there be ways to incorporate peer assessments or automatic evaluations so that the teacher don't need to grade every paper, every assignment separately. And also, Ola can talk more about this, but we also have this builder that, professors and teachers are using to build their own MOOC course. And there are certain elements of AI that helps and assist the process. So, and then basically, and then this is like a recap of like, from teaching perspective of, what's the actual benefits of our MOOC platform and our curriculum. So we have this different course content, and we went through the AI part, and the platform is there. There are lots of users, and it works. And we have a great team who actually maintain it and develop it. And then also our partners also use it as a white label product where they have their own MOOC course for their students, and they give credits and all that, and that's on their platform. And then and very important for the educators to see who's signed up, where's the progress. And also there's well, I think there's okay, I'm gonna leave that anyway, but that we have that for sure. And then scale, yes, and then we are accommodating lots of different learners, and it's easy to scale it up if there's a need for more. So I think this is like a quick recap of what we've done here in the university, about the platform, about the AI courses, and yeah, and I think I tried to keep it as short as possible. I hope this was good. I'm gonna stop sharing now. But so anyway, like I said, this is like a very quick intro, and just happy to know more about where you're at, and what could we maybe do together. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Waisi. Then we have 2 questions in the chat. Thank you, Ulla, for starting to reply to them, which I think we clarified. So now I would like to open the floor. It's an open for discussion. Whoever wants to take the floor, please raise your hand, and then we will go in order. So if you're already ready with your thoughts, then you can share what are you looking for in such a collaboration, what are your needs, what are your strengths, and any suggestions, and please raise your hand and then we can start with you. If you have if you need a bit more time to think about it, then don't worry, because we have almost 25 more minutes left. Ram, please, let's start the discussion.
So thank you so much for this brief introduction. Very interesting how you're planning to scale the model by collaboration, which is somewhat different than a typical commercial platform that is trying to scale up. Based on our experiences over the past, I would say, almost since 2020, where we have offered different types of programs, degrees, certificates, specific courses, etc. Some of them credit-bearing, some of them are not. One of the things that we found to be challenging in the context of the Indian education system and with all the new policies that have been established, is in terms of how the credits are given, because now they're making the whole credit system portable from one institution to the other, so they can bank, the students and the learners can bank these credits. So the question from your experience is around how are you offering credits and how portable is it? Is that because I think Europe has a different system. So are these credits portable across different universities in Europe? And because we tried similar things with the NTU, Nottingham Trent University in UK as well, in terms of cross certifying these course credits and stuff like that. So my question is, A, are these credit bearing courses? Are there degree programs you're offering? And C, how portable are these credits for the learners ultimately? Sorry for the long question.
Maybe I can take that. So yeah, all the MOOCs that we have currently are courses where you can actually get university credits. And in Europe, we have own system like for credits, and all these courses are like proven quality is proven by us. So we guarantee, okay, these are university level courses. And then about how you can take the credits from one university another one, actually currently when YC was mentioning about the collaboration with universities, we have, for example, the networks in Europe right now, like Una Europa is one of those where we are part. So some courses, if we have done in collaboration, the students will choose from which university you are taking the credits actually from when you have studied this course. So that's one option. And then there are like other options, but I think like that's the main way to do it. And in some courses, like because we offer this globally for anybody can study. So there are these certificates that they can get from the courses, and then they can prove like, hey, I've done this university course. So yeah, thanks for the question.
Yeah, I think this is an area that we need to explore further, especially if you're trying to reach a global audience in terms of the portability and flexibility of the credit system itself. So
yeah,
that might be a little bit of a tricky situation in some parts of the world, so as against others.
Thank you, Graham. Okay, who's next? Who's ready to share thoughts, needs, ideas? Yeah, even feel free to raise hand earlier so that we can line up. Katerina, okay. Katerina, do you want to take the floor, or shall I read your question?
Yeah, hello. Just my question. I had a look, and I know about your platform before in connection with this artificial intelligence. I'm more interested in whether you're capsulating this platform or you're looking for the expanding the horizon. Because so far the capsulations are within the certain techno domains and perhaps some of the competences which comes across, yes? But are you looking at the expanding of professional development? What that's interesting. And second one, whether you are weaving any 21st century skills and these tech augmented or upskilling traces will be present as well. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the question. I think if we think about like where are we at right now, as YC mentioned, the center was founded a couple of years ago. However, before that, there was the research group that had done a lot of research on computer science, how that should be taught. And if we talk about 21st century skills and computational thinking and these kind of things, they have been more or less present throughout the journey all the time. And then, so my point was that we have done like a lot of work in research, and the courses have been built already before. They've been providing that internally, but the platform needed more like computer science skills, programming skills to be able to create the MOOCs. But now, since a couple of years ago, we have a new version where now we could open it for everybody, for other faculties. And of course, now that we think about the offering, that you asked, like where are we targeting at? Even though it started from computer science and AI and these kind of topics, now we are exploring and expanding the disciplines. First of all, at our university, we had just new course last autumn about Finnish education, Uncover Finnish Education, where we explore different perspectives. We offer very immersive learning experiences there. And so we kind of are currently expanding the offering. And to professional development, I think many of the courses are designed to be open, so that if you do some collection or if you do some part, maybe like it can be anybody who is studying that. So it can also help in professional development if you need to like go to different, as an example, like the computer science courses. So if you want to study new profession, even you can start from here, do the collection of courses, and then like improve your skills in certain topic that will help you in your professional development. And as to the 21st century skills, I would say that we are currently and actually all the time done a lot of research on how people learn online, and because we have these two faculties like computer science, but on the other hand, faculty of education, and both researchers are working for the platform. So we are considering like what kind of new features should be there so that we can enable better learning of 21st century skills. If we want to teach AI literacy for people, how can we do that while they are studying on the platform? Like for example, that's why we are now developing a lot of new AI features there. So yeah, this is a very good question, and I would say that we are exploring the opportunities right now. Like, what are the disciplines where it could go from here, and that's why I think we are also here. Like, it's nice to hear also like your projects as well and your needs. Like, what is happening elsewhere.
Thank you so much, Ulla. So that answers the question. This might be another area for our joint work for the future.
A quick comment. Yeah, a quick comment here. Ulla, there's also a question in the chat. You can take this time to take a look at it. So also, I think you were mentioning the professional skills. So we have had some conversation with like professional networks and, you know, possibly some companies, because what they need for their workers to learn and so forth is very much different from this kind of MOOC format. So we're also like looking into this, whether this is something that we could do or shouldn't do or couldn't do. But technically, it's possible to have this kind of white label, courses or learning journeys for specific groups, for specific needs. So the tool is there, but like Ulla mentioned, we're exploring and expanding the disciplines right now. So we try to work on what we're going to develop next, basically in the coming years.
Thank you for adding on, YC. Okay, Matthew, please next, and then Minji and Sandra after. Thank you.
So yeah, 3 quick comments on basically what I'm thinking and what we're working on. One of them is we're always worried about the retention levels. You might be saying how many students you have, enrollment, but the retention levels are very, very high. That's the reality of it. Even some of you today mentioned that they started a course in Christmas and haven't finished it yet. That's a typical example, right? And I don't know if it's the open actually attribute of it, or if they're freely available and they lose this kind of value. So we were thinking on this level, and how can we use MOOCs in cases where it's obligatory. For example, our first year students and undergraduates, they need to go through a plagiarism course, and they need to go through it and have a certification by the university, so that we obviously educate them on how to stay away from plagiarism. So in this case, the MOOC worked fantastically. You can use it for safety features, teaching safety within a building, for example, or ethics. So something that you want your employees or your students that they need to check out before they continue with their course, for example. So we're thinking on those lines. The second one, obviously, we're from the AI department, and we focus loads on AI and how we can make the courses more effective and engaging to lower to keep the retention high, obviously. And personalization is one of them. You know, much of the MOOCs are very static, and they tend to get boring, and they need to be updated. So the best way to do it is to dynamically generate a MOOC on the fly for a personal profile of a group of students, or a profile of a specific student. So this is our idea. This could be a good project where different institutions are contributing different parts or components that together can make a unique MOOC. And finally, a very interesting thing that I saw that even you guys in Finland are doing is the thing of using AI to generate a MOOC. Again, I don't know if it's generated, it's being done static, or if it's dynamic, but the fact that you can host it, so we're offering hosting for other people to generate a MOOC and eventually add to our educational assets and contents. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Matthew. So raising other areas for potential collaboration, for example, personalization of the MOOCs. Before you react to that, let's listen to Minjia's question as well. And then Bobby also posted one in the chat.
Oh, hello. So my question is related directly to what this meeting about. So I think we are going to, led by the University of Helsinki, to target the TFK funding from the Finnish funding body. So from what I understand, that funding project is to fund these develop, well, from what I understand now. So if it's led by the MOOC, so maybe we can target directly to how this platform, one way is to provide more to the audience, targeted audience, but then it's also attract other providers to use this platform to further disseminate and in these areas. So so for me, we're in the University of Nottingham. I think in the UK, it's not just us, but we've gone through a significant period of developing online and hybrid mode of education for the university courses before and since the COVID. So we have a complete, quite systematic mode of doing this through, but we haven't got a platform like a MOOC online courses, but not as far as I'm aware in our university. So I think what the MOOC platform is doing is really amazing, and potentially could attract many providers like us. We have the things, but we don't have the platform, or we, someone haven't thought about it doing that. And then it's an important platform to disseminate all these very good education practices. But on the other hand, so maybe we could sort of like a framework of how are we going to approach this funding. As far as I'm aware, this funding maximum only has 80,000 euro. So honestly, in the funding scale, it's not very much.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes. Okay.
So it's I'm just would like to hear more about University of Helsinki's rough idea about how you would like us to contribute and approach this funding. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Minjia. Yeah, this is the secondary goal of the meeting. The first goal is to, in general, explore potential collaboration. I'm looking at YC and Ulla. Do you want to react to these two contributions now, or shall we listen to Sandra first as well, and then all together?
I can quickly comment. So I've had, experience with OKM or this agency and applying funding from them and so forth. So I think the whole like what Reka mentioned earlier, that is the whole point of this meeting, is just to understand what could we align. And I think maybe after this meeting we can all kind of process, you know, and then perhaps Rika can like put in together like what are the ideas that could be, because from our perspective, because I've been through this kind of project applications before, it was really hard or impossible to come up with any ideas, because we don't know, you know, what do we want to do or what's happening in Asia. So I think it would be super beneficial if there could be a collated like, you know, ideas, and we could continue discussion based on like, okay, now you've seen what we have been doing, now you've seen what we have. And I really love Matthew's comment on engagement, and I want to have a more discussion about, but we're running out of time. So we can definitely work on and choose one or two angle, and then see if it could be, you know, fitting in this framework. And also because of the EdTech startup background, I've also learned that if we figure out what could be the common interest, there could be other ways to then get the money if we don't get money from this funding. Then, you know, but I think more important is to figure out what we want to do together, and then find the right funding instrument for it. So I think that's where I'm at. So I don't know, but let's figure it out.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I think many of the attendees are really interested in this. So let's keep figuring it out. Sandra, please.
Hi. Okay. So yes, I'm not from Asia, but I hope that I don't know how, but kinds of cooperation do you need only with Asia or also with us from Europe in funding MOOCs? Okay, I actually I can say what are the strengths of my faculty. Our niche is actually connecting informatics and economics, informatics and business, because we have both studies and we are very good in organization. For example, our students are understand programming, understand business processes, and understand the whole organization. And all employees are very satisfied with them because they know the client and they know the product and they connect them. So, and those kinds of employees are very needed because they know both sides and they're very good. And also in our research, we connect that. The same is with artificial intelligence. We have courses that connect artificial intelligence and application of artificial intelligence in business for organizations and how it can be used. So our strength is this connection with practice. I see that you have courses on artificial intelligence ethics. You also have courses on sustainability, etc. And since the main importance today is actually Industry 5.0, that is actually concerned with artificial intelligence and is connected with human centricity, sustainability, and resilience. And we are also moving some parts of our research in that way. Maybe something, a MOOC or something connected with applications of artificial intelligence in the real world, in practice, in business, and but with the ethical and sustainable use, since you all know probably in Europe that Artificial Intelligence Act was finally about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. We're still waiting to be applied, but this is a big deal in Europe. So maybe something like that would be in aligned with, as I see your current MOOCs, and it would definitely have interest from both informatics people and both from business people, and of course with the concern for sustainability and the future of humans, etc. And I think that something like that would be very interesting. And as I say, our strength is actually in that connecting informatics, artificial intelligence, and practice and people, so we can help on that. As for creating the MOOC themselves, personally, I don't have that much experience in MOOCs. We of course have projects that I worked on in connecting the new ideas and I don't know, for example, Education 4.0 or something like that, but not specifically MOOCs. But I think that this area that we are good in can be used for MOOC. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Sandra. Very important point as well. I would like to use the remaining 3 to 5 minutes to summarize and also call for last contribution. So based on my understanding, but just is the first attempt to summarize this discussion, there are basically 3 areas emerging where universities present here could work together. One is naturally around expanding content on this MOOC platform, either into the direction of professional development and create some new MOOCs in this space, or interdisciplinary expansion, or with white labeling involving other actors to use it for their own purpose, or in the direction of Industry 5.0 and create more practice and applied learning approach in these MOOCs. Then the second area is flexibility of credits and credit transfers, especially when it comes to Asian countries, how that could be further developed in a capacity building collaboration. And then the third area is personalization of MOOCs and using AI technology for that and making MOOCs in general more relatable and enjoyable. I would like to ask the colleagues to give us more such points. Are there any points that came together in your head and you would want to add to this list? Like, what can you do together? I'm also looking at colleagues from Asia, Vicent, Orlan, maybe. No pressure, but but if you have something to add, this is the chance. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if the MOOCs of University of Helsinki can in a way host the adaptive learning system that we
Sorry,
wanted
Orlando,
it to be
but
more
we
adaptive
couldn't.
using the bar.
But
Your
sorry, the
because
connection
there's
is
no
really bad. We can't really hear you. Can you try turning off your camera? And maybe then the sound will be
Okay.
better. Yes?
Okay. I wonder also if we could create a content wherein the MOOC of the University of Helsinki could host it. Our the system that we are developing is in a way a virtual reality system for AI literacy.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we got you. So basically, you're developing a system for virtual reality AI literacy. So teaching AI literacy in a virtual reality setting. Is this something that a MOOC can do? That's the question, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I can mention that we have one project where we have exactly done that. So we have our sustainability, immersive sustainability adventure project where we have, which is like AI powered environment where we have tried to tackle exactly that, but in a sustainability education context. I can put the link there. Maybe you can have a look also on that. It's in progress. We will have in the summer, I hope, the first episodes ready. So that's also one thing that can be, of course, in discussion later on.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, very good. Okay, and then the last closing contribution, Ram.
Let me close it. Kind of picking up on what Orlando mentioned in terms of the looking at the scope of the whole MOOC to go beyond what AI and such, whether it is in terms of upskilling and the next century or looking at other types of skills development and such. What about other programs related to economics, law, business, finance that may not have directly anything to do with AI? Could the MOOC be then white labeled? I think there was a mention of that. Could it be white labeled so that institutions, if they want to leverage your platform, can they use the platform just for hosting it and upload their MOOC courses there? So if a student or a learner comes in they can say, okay, there are all these different types of courses available as well, going beyond AI and technology and science. So that is my broader point as well.
Yeah, I can very quickly already answer to that, yes, it's possible. We have at the University of Helsinki 11 faculties. We have law, we have education, we have all bunch of things. So it's not related only on AI, but you can do whatever course you like. The platform works. And if like thinking about, I was just about to write this actually, so good that you asked, that in case some of you is in need of a MOOC platform that you want very intuitive, easy to use modern platform for your own MOOCs, you can directly contact YC or me, and then we can have a discussion and see like how that could be done. Because we already have other universities using the platform for their own courses, so that's possible.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, with this, then we are closing this meeting. Thank you so much for participating, sharing so many ideas. I think it was a very good kickoff. So now we have identified a couple of key areas where a multilateral collaboration, or even in some cases bilateral cooperation between University of Helsinki and your universities could start. So we will summarize this, and the University of Helsinki colleagues will own this process from now on. And we hope to hear, after some digestion period, this group hopes to hear back from you how do you think we could concretize these ideas, and what would be the next steps, which was exactly Minji's question. Then according to your assessment, what can we do together? And is this collaboration idea also feasible to be submitted for applying for funding in the Team Finland project, or later on for some other funding organizations? That's it from our side. Thank you. And if you want to close with something, YC, then please do so.
Oh, sorry, I missed. Did you say something like close by YC? Sorry.
If you want to close, yeah, say some closing.
Yes. So thank you so much, everybody. I mean, this was super effective. Loved hearing all the comments, and thank you for the summary. So I will update the presentation I shared. I'm going to include the Serendip, the VR sustainability project in there as well. And then, yeah, and then also, if, like Ulla said, if you want to use the tool for your specific needs, contact me or Ulla, and happy to help. But I will also take the ball that you just through to our side and go through the 3 options and discuss this with our team, Ulla, about which we could pursue together. So thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.